there, everybody's making plays. So everybody's out there trying to make a play and just impress fish somehow to get on the field. It's real competitive out there.
How do you feel like you've developed this offseason?
I feel like I've gotten faster. I've gotten a little faster. I've gotten more in tune with the playbook. I'm not making as many mistakes as I was in the spring. I'm just elevating as a player in the playbook mindset.
How do you feel about transfers coming in, all these new guys? How do you feel like they've integrated the defense thus far? You being a veteran at this point.
They made the defense better as a whole. You got guys in different positions that's new, making plays that guys from last year that didn't make. So everybody's out there making plays. Really, it's rubbing off on everybody.
Transfer your spot. What do you make of Kane Williams?
Kane Williams. Kane's coming along. He's still learning to play with and stuff. So Kane's going.
Has Omar Brown been able to kind of get in the conversation? I know he didn't get a practice in the spring. Where's he at in the conversation right now?
Oh, Omar Brown, he's been doing good. He's still learning the playbook, but he's out there making plays. He's jumping routes. He's being a football player at this point. So I'm glad to have him on our team.
What do you think of the schedule for camp this year with the only 3 days in a row all the way through where you get days off in between every 3 days?
Oh, that's a blessing because we definitely need that day off. Because 3 days on, them 3 days that we practicing, it's all out. We give them 100% in them 3 days. So you get that day off, you get that whole day to recover and just get in the playbook, watch film that you got to catch up on from practices before. So the day off is great, really great.
Can you feel the difference at practice when you have that rest?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Flying around, you're not as tired, your legs aren't beat up. You feel fresh. It feels like day one every day.
You mentioned a couple of these new guys that are still learning the playbook. Who in your room sort of helps bring those guys along?
Myself, Quentin Newsom, Noah Gates. It's an abundance of guys that brings everybody along. There's some guys that's gonna go home right now, but the DBs we're gonna stay here and watch film. And we're just gonna correct the mistakes that we made today, so we don't make the same mistakes tomorrow or on Sunday.
You mentioned the things that you've gotten better at so far. What do you want to still improve on through fall camp?
Just being more. What can I say? Just being more in tune with knowing what's going to happen, like pre-snap reads, and just knowing the defense, like the whys, why we're doing this, why we're running this coverage, why I'm making this call, why I'm telling him to do this, and why I'm putting myself in this position. Knowing the why behind what we're doing. So yeah, just knowing the why.
You guys stay behind to watch when you're doing that with the coach, or is that just you?
That's just player led.
Okay.
That's just player led. We bring all the guys
What are
in.
the dynamics like in there? Who turns the projector on? Who narrates? Whatever. I don't know how that works.
Yesterday it was me. I was running the meeting, but Quentin Newsom, he told us we're gonna meet after practice. But I went in there, I ran the meeting and stuff. So it's about who gonna go in there and cut the screen on, and just getting all the guys in there and letting them know what they're making mistakes on, and just being a leader, being a real teammate.
What's your teaching style, correction style? If someone makes a mistake, how do you point that out?
In the film session, I see the mistake. It's probably we all get the same plays, so it might be the 3s and 4s outside and the 1s and 2s inside. We're all getting the same plays. So I might have made the same mistake. I'm like, okay, Coach Fish already done told me how I made the mistake, and I seen in film he made the same mistake. I just tell him what Fish told me. It's just about knowing what you would make a mistake, and you would know that you just made a mistake when you did it. So you know what you did wrong. It's about knowing how to correct it.
How long have you guys been doing that?
I've been doing that since I got 2019.
Back to that schedule, what were the guys' reaction when you first saw the fall camp schedule with the built-in days off? Is this right?
Ross told us during the team meeting before fall camp started, so when he told us that, it was really like, okay, cool. We finna ball out. We're gonna go hard. Them 3 days, we're gonna ball out. That day off, we're gonna recover, then we back to it.
Quarterbacks and receivers do routes on air during the summer and off season. What do you guys do?
We just work on our DB drills. We work the route tree. We work on our playbook. Just getting your feet right. We condition. It's a bunch of stuff DB's got to do. DB's running is a part of the job, so we're working out basically.
How much running? Are you doing sprints? Are you doing distance?
We doing sprints. We doing stadiums. We doing agility. We doing all that.
Like the stairs, the safety?
Them steps out there.